Good afternoon, YouTubers. Ooh, it's a little windy out. As you can see, we have a penny standing up on its side. We have a nickel standing up on its side. And I have, we had the saw out yesterday. We were doing cutting some flooring. And I had the radial arm saw as well as the table saw. And I have seen videos of, people doing fine tuning with their saws to eliminate, reduce whatever vibration. And I think you've seen in previous videos, in fact, maybe I'll do it here as well. In fact, let me go do that right now. The water test. And we now have a glass of water. So you've seen on previous videos where, and look, the slightest little jar will tip the penny and cause the ripple on the water. So you've seen in tools past, most specifically the bandsaw, where I did the water test, and I don't remember if I did the nickel test or not, but I saw someone do the penny test, and I was not aware of the penny test previously. But as you can see, I've spent some time, well, you may not be able to notice, but there are link belts now on this particular saw, and this saw came with a dual 3/8 inch, I don't know what that little piece right there is called, so I'll have to look that up, but whatever it's called, and I'll put it in the description. The cradle and the motor had a dual, I'm sure it could be run with one belt, but I'm running two 3/8 inch belts. And when I first put this together, this particular version of the saw is a bit different than ones that I've made videos of. This is an older version. This is actually from March of 1957. So this is a 357 version of the Craftsman 100. It's a 29990, which has a almost 9-pound heavier table than a 29991, and the shell is just about 2 pounds heavier than a 29991 version. So the 1959-1960 version, when they came out with the 29991s, they modified the underside of the table, shaving off roughly almost 9 pounds, and then lighter material, thinner material, I'm guessing, for the shell. So this saw, a 29990 Craftsman 100, is actually between the table and the shell, the base, just over 10 pounds heavier than a 29991. This motor also came off a 29990. So this is an aggregation of a whole bunch of stuff, and I've done some fine tuning. This blade is zeroed in. I have a digital caliper for zeroing the blade, so that's been zeroed. The link belt eliminates a whole lot of the vibration, and now you'll see when this starts up what it does to the water, the penny, and I'm going to be careful so that the penny doesn't roll forward, as well as the nickel. And I think when I turn it off, that is when I get my this box out of the way. My box of spare lumber. So when I turn this on, you will hopefully see the penny and the nickel stay up. But I think when the capacitor clicks, when it powers down, they will fall. That didn't last long. I've tried this before on my driveway, and it doesn't work due to the slope. Let's see if that's a little better. This worked great off camera, of course. And just so you know that the blade is actually spinning, I will raise it just a tad. Looks like we lost our penny. And I don't know if the blade being raised has a difference in terms of the vibration, harmonics, all that good stuff. But I just thought I would get it on film because it's kind of interesting. And I'm not left-handed, so doing that left-handed is challenging. And we'll go over here. I'm not going to go too close to the blade because Murphy's Law, bad things happen. Blood, metal. Someone will say, oh, you the vibration, you're not on the table fully, but I'm on the proper table. As opposed to one of the extensions or the wings. The nickel's holding up pretty good. Penny, 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 penny for your thoughts. Come on now. All right, so you can see from the water, and so the nickel test passes pretty good. The penny test, not so good. You can even see some of the sawdust from when we were doing the flooring. Maybe there's airflow from the blade. Let's try one more time and then we're calling it a day. So we got nickel test pass. And again, I never knew about the penny test. Of course, now I had to hit the penny, or excuse me, the nickel. And me finding the switch. All right, we're going to say that's kind of golden. So I thought that was kind of cool. That the amount of vibration now with the V-belts. And I had tried the standard rubber V-belts, two of them, both 1 and 2. I also had this in a configuration previously with a different motor, with a single half-inch belt. And I like this particular motor better, so I have swapped out the motor. And we are kind of done with the Craftsman 100, but yeah, smooth as butter. 57, so what are we, that's 66 years old. I think I called this project 66. So when it was cutting the flooring, absolutely phenomenal. The edges, no burn marks, and that's without a riving knife. And it was ripping too. Just absolute stellar performance. Couldn't have been happier. So this has been treated. Paste wax treated. You know, it's got age. You can see age and character. I don't know what was there before, but whatever it was sat and pitted, which is unfortunate. But otherwise, the table is in phenomenal condition. Again, there's enough steel here, cast iron, to probably skim it a little bit, but not going to do that. So it's in great shape, and we're going to call the Craftsman 100 series a wrap. I've got 3 more of these up for sale right now, and hopefully a Craftsman collector will want to purchase them so I can get rid of them from the space that it's taking. That's it for now. Take care, folks.